Hey everyone, Noodle here. It's been a long time since I said this, but Bethesda may have gotten it right. There, I said it. Today's Atomic Shop bundle brings several incredible items that have me squealing, including the much-awaited Radstorm weather station. But did they really deliver what we all wanted? Let me show you what I discovered having bought the entire bundle just for this video. So first, let's take a look at the bundle itself. It's called the Radioactive Weather Bundle, and it will be in the shop for the next 20 days, so make sure to snatch it. Inside the bundle, we have the weather station itself, the Vault-Tec painted decontamination shower, some wall signs, and this glorious thing, possibly my favorite item in the game today. The weather station itself is available as an individual purchase for 1,200 atoms. And let's see what it does. Here I am in my camp on a beautiful sunny day. No weather station installed at all. You all know this camp. And we're going to bust out with the new weather station. All weather stations need to be connected to power, so make sure to have a generator nearby and run that cable, even if it's an area effect generator. And holy cow, it is glorious. The first thing that jumped out at me was the sound. It sounds legit. It sounds exactly like Radstorm's sound in the game. We have some wind happening, as we do with Radstorms, of course. You can see that the plants on the ground, as well as the tree canopies, are all disheveled and blowing in the wind. But the station itself, don't worry, we'll get to the sky. I'm not skipping over that part. The station itself is beautiful. Several of our stations look almost identical, except for a minor decal difference on the actual device, but this one is quite different in appearance, and I think it itself makes for a very interesting presentation. We've been getting a lot of items in the Atomic Shop that are glowing green, and by now my collection of glowing green stuff has grown quite significantly. This isn't even my ghoul camp. I have a ghoul camp that's entirely green. I'm gonna pimp that out with this weather station. And let's take a look at the sky. There it is. That's our actual light source right now. That's where the sun is. And you get these beautiful diffused lights. Depending on what the actual weather and time of day it is, this is going to look a little bit different. But generally, it's going to look like this. And let's take a look at a wide open sky as well. We can fly over here through the canopy to my beautiful backyard. And you do indeed get lightnings. There is one thing that differentiates this effect from a real Radstorm, and that's the absence of rads. This is a visual effect only, as all weather stations are. They're visual, cosmetic only. It's like a skin for your camp, for your camp's atmosphere. So we can never expect for rain to actually be radioactive, for leaves to pile on the ground, or for pollen to make our characters sneeze. These effects are implied, they're not ever rendered. It's the same thing with the Radstorm weather station. I did not expect this to give rads. Knowing that, I think this weather station is genuinely perfect. I think they got it absolutely right. The sound effect, the visual render, the design of the station, the entire mood of it. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Now, some people are already upset that it doesn't give you rads. And I think that's just a little bit irrational. Like I said, weather stations don't produce actual physical effects, so we could not expect this to give rads. Plus, you don't want to irradiate everyone who comes to your camp. Now, if you do want to offer rads to your guests, consider getting the Recycled Barrels bundle, which includes the Toxic Waste Pile. This is a second bundle that I bought today because it seemed to be so perfectly thematically matched with the first one. The barrels are gorgeous. They are glowing with toxic waste. They look quite immersive, but, and there is a but, unfortunately, they have a perfectly flat bottom that doesn't sink into the ground at all. Like not an inch, not a quarter of an inch. It just does not interact with terrain. So you need a perfectly flat piece of ground to be able to place it without it hovering. Now, I know some people don't really care about that, but I do, and you should too. Things should not hover. We're going for an immersive look here. So placing these directly on a floor tile, I think will kill the illusion of it being like a dirt pile with some barrels in it. So it has to be placed on the ground. But finding a flat piece of ground on Appalachia is nearly impossible. I was able to find this place in my camp, and I was so happy thinking that it didn't have her, but it does. A little bit right there. Do you see it? It matters, kids. It matters. But it's not just for pretty. It is pretty and functional. Remember on the live stream today, our theme for the day is pretty and functional. You can walk up to it, hit activate, and collect 8 rads at a time. Is that a game changer for a ghoul? No, it is not. Of course, we have our busted blood transfusion machine that can give you instant rads and a million other ways to quickly get rads. But maybe you just need to top off your rads. Maybe your guest just needs to top off their rads. I think it's a nice courtesy item in a camp, and it looks beautiful. From the same bundle, we have the Toxic Barrel Cactus. Now, this is just a delightful addition to any camp. Whether you like plants or don't like plants, this is a light source, folks. These glow and they don't count against your light budget. So placing them outside for a little bit of extra lighting and that atmospheric effect with the fog, I think is just gorgeous. Not sure what's going on with my roses there. I put it right up against my roses and now they're all twitching all over the place. That's just a visual glitch. I'm sure it won't happen every time and on every server. But I highly, highly recommend these glowing cacti. And of course, these are the barrels that you see in the shot as well. The barrels are from the same bundle and they're purely decorative floor decor. I think they will make excellent displays for other light sources, for instance, or for flower pots. These are the wall signs. There's 3 of them. You have the warning radioactive zone 1, danger radiation area, and the triangle and rectangle warning radioactive. These are part of our first and main bundle, the Radioactive Weather Bundle, and they're also available as a standalone purchase, though I do not recommend that you spend 300 atoms on 3 signs, or 150 atoms on this pixelated player icon for that matter. But what I do recommend you spend your atoms on, 500 atoms for a single purchase of the Deathclaw radiation dummy, or the same dummy is also included in the Radioactive Weather Bundle. So if you want at least 2 items from the bundle, I would say just get the bundle. It will be a better deal than trying to get them individually. Now the Deathclaw dummy, oh my god, I am in love. I think it is actually my absolute favorite item in the entire game to date. It is glorious. It acts exactly as all of our other radiation dummies. We already have alien, human, and super mutant, and I of course have them all. And finally, at last, we have this glorious Deathclaw radiation dummy. I did not see this coming, folks. I don't remember this from any data mine. I am completely shocked and surprised. I was genuinely squealing when I saw this thing for the first time. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Get it. It's amazing. And finally, with our first main bundle came the Vault-Tec decontamination shower. This is your standard decontamination shower like we already have in the game. It's just painted to be Vault-Tec. So if you already own this, you're paying for a skin. It's 500 atoms for a blue and yellow skin. If you don't own it, then it probably doesn't matter to you which skin you get. This is a pretty cool camp item, but it does require a plan. You have to learn a plan and then you have to go and collect a whole bunch of stuff. It's a bit of a nuisance, but just get it done, set it up, it's cool. And remember that it requires quite a bit of power to run, so make sure to have a strong enough generator nearby. So there you have it, boys and girls. Today's Atomic Shop brings us a refreshing set of bundles with all sorts of pleasant surprises and things that, believe it or not, just work. With the only minor annoyance of that toxic barrel heap hovering just a little bit. But you know, it can't be 100% correct. It's very close. We're like in the upper 90s today. That's incredible. Now, I did not cover every single thing that the Atomic Shop has to offer. This week, we do that live on our streams. We meet every Tuesday at server reset time, and we do the Atomic Shop review live. If you want to see my take on every single new item and bundle available today, check out the linked live stream. I'll put it in a pinned post in the description. And also join us next Tuesday to actually catch these reviews live. I buy these items for you with your super chat money so that I can make these videos for you. Thank you so much, everyone who's helping support this channel and helping make these videos possible. I love you guys. I'm Noodle Pants, one half of Gamer Aviator. And until next time, stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers.
Shadows creep and sway. Lies a land of rusted dreams where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride with dangers untold and nowhere to hide.